What's up, everybody? Welcome to another video. Today I'm going to be talking about the changes we made in yesterday's video. Yesterday was just an epic montage. We had some 50 Cent music in the background, and it was basically, a speeded up version of me doing the work 10 times faster. So today we're just going to break down essentially what I did to kind of revamp the store that I was working on. And, sometimes when it comes to building Shopify stores that you want them to look good, sometimes you just got to put the music on and get to work. So I'm just going to be talking about kind of where I was led to, and I'm going to talk about some of the changes I made for this theme. And you guys have seen how this theme previously looked. Just look at my, not the theme, but the store, how it looked previously, and what I've been adding, what I've been changing. Instead of me just sitting here and ranting for 30 minutes in every video, I figured, why don't, throw a wrench in the system like yesterday. So today I'm going to talk about what I did. Basically, we have here a slider, one of the collection sliders. Basically, it allows us to have a thumbnail image, as you guys can see. Then we have a main image with some text on the right. There's also buttons, like a view collection, that is clickable, and it will take you to that specific collection. And I think this is just a great feature because this is an auto loop. So it will loop, infinity loop. It will just keep going, keep spinning. The cool thing about this feature is it's a nice animation to catch people's attention, but it doesn't cost too much in terms of, speed. Because a lot of the times when there's too many animations on your website, kind of slows it down. But in this case, it's above the fold. It does a great job of kind of like getting some attention towards a certain array of products, and it's really clean. It just looks really, really good in my opinion. The next thing we did was we changed this image, and you guys saw in the video, with this image at first, it was a little bit too big, so I cropped it down. You guys saw in yesterday's video, in the montage, fit it right in there, and of course we have our big banners here right next to it that are all clickable, right? We have the main image here, and some images here. And I tried to, kind of cut it down, but I cut it down a little bit too short, just like basically half an inch. But it's all good, no big deal. Here is a shop by category section. I actually didn't do anything to this section. I didn't do anything to this section either, so nothing really changed there. Nothing to this section either. But let's talk about some of the other sections we added. So it starts right here. We added some kind of viewable collections here. This was going to be a spinnable banner, but I decided not to make it spinnable. I kept it only on one scene or one slide, and there were different models in the other photos. I just kept it at this. I wanted to see kind of how it looked like. If I was kind of working on it, I think something better to have and be more prepared is just like a wider image, or find a way to move the text over to the left, but ideally the theme is built for a wider image. Also, for those who don't know, the theme that I'm talking about is the Wolf of Shopify theme. It is the Alpha Wolf theme. It is specifically this theme. You guys can access this theme by going to wolfofshopify.com, clicking on the second link and accessing it, or you can click my affiliate link in the description, which not only helps me out, but it helps the channel grow. I can invest those specific resources into the channel. Investing into the channel, we're trying to get to almost 1,000. We're almost at 1,000 subscribers. We're in the 700 range. So please, guys, if you haven't subscribed already, please subscribe so we can get to 1,000. So we could turn ads on this YouTube channel and kind of help the support from that area. Also, speaking of support, if you guys want $25 off this specific theme and you decide that this is the theme you want, the Alpha Wolf theme, use my code WARRIOR. Code WARRIOR will get you $25 off the theme. And if you're interested in this, Facebook ad guide that they have here, like a little ad vault, it costs $32. So, if you're to buy the theme and the vault, use the $25 discount, give you a nice little sale over there. All right. Now back to what we were saying. So here I did something a little bit different. I used like this gallery kind of grid, and you guys saw I had a little bit trouble setting it up in the beginning, but it came out really, really good. And what I did here was I showed different angles of the actual product. The nice thing about this is you could see it's very, very clear images, very large, and very attention grabbing. Something that I would do is I would probably remove the pricing here, which is, by the way, it's completely possible because these are just images, right? And I would keep the word front. I would leave the side here. I would keep those words existing. And then what I would do is I would just have like a clickable button here, which I didn't add in the video, but you guys could see kind of how it works. And this was the same concept. We did a product for the females. We might as well do one for the males, right? So the same, like, you know, like the pair of pants, you got the front view here, front view, side view, we got the side view, you know, the full body view, we got the full body view here. So just kind of, you know, play around with things and see kind of what goes. And this is what I kind of felt at the moment, and it looks pretty decent, right? This is the same kind of very similar feature to the one that you're seeing up here. But once again, I didn't have any sliding effect. It was kind of like just the way it is. Once again, this could be a little bit more improved by making this image a little bit wider with a more banner style image, but that's perfectly fine. You know, we use the content that we have. The biggest thing I would say is for majority of businesses, the one thing that you want to have a plethora of when it comes to building your Shopify store is a plethora of content. The more content you have in terms of images, leads you to a greater chance to build a more attractive, more beautiful, more interactive, more engaging store. And at the end of the day, we are visual creatures. We're visual human beings. We want to see things that are attractive in our eyes, and we get drawn to things that are attractive. And there's nobody who could fight that, nobody who could argue that. All right? With that being said, here's a product grid I decided to include with a lot of the products here. I also used style, I believe style number 2 for viewing the products. I could be wrong, but let me go ahead and scroll up here just to confirm if I did use style number 2. Okay, I'm not even sure. But I know I had the options to use it. Whether I used it or not, I really can't remember. And for those who have no idea what I'm talking about, it's just simply the view of the product, right? The view of the product, the style. When you take your mouse and you hover over, you see an add to cart, you see a little quick view button, just kind of like small things like that, right? Notice the animations when you kind of view the product. Everything looks flawless. Everything looks phenomenal with this theme. The product images are just clear and you know, very visible. You know, it's built very, very well, and that's really what I did. There could have been some things that were improved. Yes, I could agree, like this kind of stuff here, but overall, I think it was just good. You know, I think it's very important to sometimes just, you know, off the cuff, just start, you know, that's why I wrote freestyling in the video. I was freestyling, you know, the editing kind of portion of the theme. And, you know, sometimes things like this come out horribly wrong. Sometimes like things like this come out good. You know, there are some aspects of the store that we created that look great. Some I'm not so proud of, but overall, it's not bad. Anybody could look at a store like this and say, yeah, that looks professional. That's something that I would want for my business. You know, and at the end of the day, you know, perception is reality. When a consumer sees your business, your brand, and they have an inkling, they have a belief, even if it is a very small belief, even if it's, you know, 1% belief, that, you know, maybe these guys are not fully professional. That could be the very reason why a customer doesn't purchase from your business. You know, and when a consumer has some kind of doubt, guys, that doubt creeps in and it causes consumers not to purchase your products. And it's just as simple as that. You know, so ask yourself, are you dealing with some problems in your business? One of those problems are you not getting enough sales? Are you driving traffic to your business, but you're just simply not getting those visitors to turn themselves into customers? Well, then in that case, you have a conversion rate problem. And one of the best ways to heal a conversion rate is to make your website look more attractive. Whatever you got to do, change the images, change the theme, change the design, hire somebody to take care of the design. Whatever you need to do to get that boosted, go ahead and do that. Another thing I would advise is look into your analytics, see where the customers are dropping off. You know, if customers are going to your website, right, they're seeing a product they're interested in, and maybe they find something they're truly interested. Let's just say this product, and they add the product to their cart, but they fail to check out. Maybe you should ask yourself, do you have one-click checkout, right? Do you have a scarcity cognitive bias booster? Do you have all these things that incentivize customers to purchase? You know, you got to realize realize that humans are social creatures that have evolved through psychology. And we've studied psychology to study humans. And what we realize is that humans all behave in roughly the same way, right? If you want a customer or a human to do something, they have to be incentivized. If a consumer is not incentivized, there has to be a scarce resource for the consumer to essentially lose the lazy effect, right? Sometimes customers are interested in what the product you have is. They think it's special, but for some reason, they're just not being pushed to buy. That's why we use scarcity. Scarcity, right? Scarcity that says basically, hey, there's a limited amount of this resource. If they're interested in it, that will drastically improve conversion rates, right? And the key here is not to have just one of these features. It's to have all of these features come together in unison. And that's what creates a superpower referred to as the Lollapalooza Effect. For those who don't know, go on Google and search Lollapalooza Effect. Basically what it means is when there are so many of these cognitive biases working together to create a more believable scenario. Okay? Now, what's the believable scenario? Well, that's in each customer's head. But let's say I'm a customer. I come to the website and I'm simply interested in the products, right? If I'm interested in the products, I have no, pre-knowledge about what's being sold, what's being offered. And then all of a sudden I see a scarcity, right? I see sales pop-ups. I see all these different things. Well, guess what? Now I'm motivated to purchase the product. And we'll talk about sales pop-ups and all those kind of cool stuff very, very soon. But overall, I think this was a little bit update, a little change to what you guys are seeing. And for those who want to see a little quick revamp of some different stores that I'm building, I got some really nice videos coming out real soon. And, hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Hopefully it shed some light. Hopefully it helped you guys build a better business. Thank you guys for watching. If you guys want to see a specific video on a specific topic, please let me know. And leave them in the comments down below, all right? I'll talk to you guys later. Thank you guys for watching. Peace out. Bye.